Hello everyone. We are going to continue with Unit 9, A Heart of Gold, and this is your lesson number 3. As usual, please get ready with your textbook and your module. Before we start, let's look at the learning objective for today. By the end of the lesson, you need to read a poem and answer the comprehension questions. Okay, now let's do activity 1, poem recitation. Before that, let's look at the meaning of a poem. A poem is a piece of writing that expresses feelings and ideas using imaginative language. Okay, people have been writing poems for thousands of years, and a person who writes poetry is called a poet. Okay, now let's look at the lines and stanzas. Okay, most poems are written in lines. So these are the lines. Okay, line number 1, line number 2, line number 3. But a group of lines in a poem is called a stanza. So these are a group of lines. So these are called a stanza. So a stanza acts like a paragraph. So we can see that this poem has two stanzas. This is the first one and this is the second one. Alright, now let's proceed with our poem recitation. Let's recite the poem together. The title is Home and it is adapted from Stephen C. Foster. Way down upon the river, far, far away, where my heart cries, there the elderly stay. Up and down the whole day, sadly I roam far from home. All around the little farm I wandered, when I was young, the many happy days I wasted. Many songs I sang when I played with my brother, happy was I. Oh, take me to my old life. No matter where I go, I will miss my home. Far, far away from home I roam. Okay, now let's discuss the first stanza. So this is the first stanza. So you can see that from this stanza, the poet is talking about how he felt sad because he was missing his family while he was away from home. Because you can see the word sadly I roam far from home. So he really missed his family. In stanza 2, the poet misses his life when he was young. Because you can see when I was young, the many happy days I wasted. So he really missed that. He was happy walking around his farm and playing with his brother. So he misses that life now very much. That's why he said here, oh, take me to my old life. Because he was missing his old life. In stanza 3, the poet expressed his feelings that no matter where he goes, he will miss his home. So you can see the sentence here, I will miss my home far, far away from whom I roam. So no matter where he goes, he still will miss his home. Okay, now let's do activity 2. Answer the question. So you may refer to your textbook and your module. Number 1. What do you think the poem is about? So we have discussed the meaning of each stanza. Stanza number 1, stanza number 2, and stanza number 3. So I think the poem is about the author's memories of his family at home when he was young. Okay, let's proceed to number 2. Why did the poet say, oh, take me to my old life? Here, the sentence. The sentence is here. Oh, take me to my old life. So we can understand that he really missed his old life. So he said that because he misses his old life when he was young. Okay, number 3. How often do you visit your grandparents? So for this question, you can write your own answer because some of you visit your grandparents every month. Some of you visit your grandparents every week or twice a week. So you can write your own answer for number 3. I give you one example. I visit my grandparents every month. Okay, let's proceed with number 4. What do you like most about your parents' hometown? Okay, for this question, you may write your answer, your own answer. Okay, I give you one example. I like the beautiful view of my parents' hometown. Or you can say, I like the food that my grandmother cook. So you can write anything for this question. Number 5, do you think it is important to keep up the tradition of going back to one's hometown? Why? So you give your reason. Yes, it is important to keep the tradition to strengthen the family bonds. Okay, so I think that's all for today. Please complete your module. Thank you, everyone. I will see you in the next lesson. Goodbye and stay safe.